Hello all and happy Vlogmas Day 1. We are going to be trying to do Vlogmas on YouTube this year. I did it on TikTok last year. Some updates to start, some things that might come up later in this Vlogmas series. For one, I have embarked on a journey of making sourdough and kombucha at the same time. So some things that I have are my starter that I just fed. A little bit small of a container. I'm gonna have to move up to a bigger size container next time. But this is shade. I don't know if this needs like a warning, but it's kind of gross looking. This is my SCOBY. This is how you start kombucha. Some of the stuff I'm going to be opening right now too is for my kombucha specifically. Leeway into the Amazon packages behind me. Oliver, you don't want that. SCOBY likes the dark, so I've been storing it underneath my bed. So I'm going to put her back right now and then we'll get into the Amazon packages. Okay. So SCOBY, I'm going to be putting in a gallon glass jar with black tea, whatever flavoring I want, and we're going to be letting that brew. What else is going on in the Amazon packages is that I decided that this year for Christmas, I'm going to be organizing an Olympics of sorts. Let's see what we have in each one. I don't know what anything is, except these are cotton balls. I don't think I'm going to be opening this until day of because it looks like they're just vacuum sealed in here. So, okay, perfect. Let's go smallest to largest. Okay, here we have red balloons. So there's gonna be solo cups. Oh, I also have TikTok/Instagram Reels inspiration, so I'll insert the reel as I'm talking about each event. For the cotton balls, people are going to have to blindfoldedly scoop them from one bowl into another, so that's one event. The balloons, they are going to be having the balloon in their mouth, and they're gonna have a bunch of red solo cups lined up, and have to blow up the balloon in one solo cup, pick it up, pop it into the next. And your goal is to get all of your red solo cups stacked into one stack next. Okay, we're looking at 3 boxes of candy canes. Hopefully they're not broken already. Kind of sounds like they are. Probably shouldn't have plopped them down so aggressively, but anyway, they're gonna be around a bowl and you're gonna have to put a candy cane in your mouth. You have to scoop the candy canes into another bowl. So another kind of scooping situation. Flat Stanley, Flatty McGee over here. Oh, right. Oh, we're looking at a twofer. This is for my kombucha. These are for the games. What I had forgotten in telling you about that other game with the solo cups is that I actually went with paper cups for a couple reasons. One being that I think I can recycle these instead of just wasting a bunch of solo cups. And the second reason being that they're a little bit smaller, so the balloon game might be a little bit easier. We're going to be doing the Christmas Olympics, all the adults with all the children in the home, so quick events are going to be better for that reason. This is a cloth that I will be placing over top of the gallon mason jar when I'm making kombucha. That's just part of the process, which we can talk more about in another Vlogmas if I actually end up kind of getting started on the process, because I've had the SCOBY for about 2 weeks now, just under my bed, and I haven't done anything with it. Don't know if that's bad or if I need a new SCOBY. I'll ask Tay because she's the one that's been helping me because she started making kombucha as well recently. Last but not least. Okay, here we have my black tea. My black tea for my kombucha. We have another event one. So these are gonna go ahead and be blow up antlers. And then we have some blow up rings as well. And this is just gonna be kind of a ring toss onto your partner for the Olympics. Whoever's wearing the reindeer antlers, you're gonna toss them on their head. Gotta get them all in the antlers. And it also came with a middle for the winner. So that's actually perfect. Another event, 2 things you put in your mouth and you blow, but I forget now what the event actually is, but hopefully this video is explaining it to you better than I'm able to because I can't remember what it is. So, thermometer, because focus, yep, when you're doing the kombucha, tea has to be at a certain temperature before you add the SCOBY, I think. Again, not entirely sure, but we'll figure that out when we make the kombucha. The last thing. This is actually perfect because tomorrow is trash and recycling day, so I can just bring that downstairs in the morning. Wow, they look fancy. Oh my god, they're huge. They come with an extra seal and freaking labels to write. That is, I mean, if you know me, that's kind of perfect actually. Wow. So yeah, and that's the unboxing. everyone. I literally don't know. I was like, oh, this video is not going to be that long, like kind of a lame vlogmas day one. We actually did a shit ton. So we'll be bringing this up in the morning, and tomorrow is my first day of work. I don't know if I ever am actually going to end up posting the layoff video, but I did get laid off in September, and December 2nd is tomorrow for and it's my first day at my new job. So yay. Actually, before I get into tomorrow morning, the last update I have for tonight is that Oliver is sick. So for reasons unknown, we don't know, but he's not feeling well in the belly region, and it's kind of coming out. So he's very sleepy right now. He hasn't been getting much sleep the last 2 nights, which he's been with my mom for. So God bless my mother's soul for being so kind and understanding in that situation, because I felt awful. So he's feeling a little bit better now. It's like he's not fully back to himself, but by back to himself, actually, he's been acting completely normal this whole time, still barking at anything that walks by, still eating his food in 5 milliseconds after I put it down on the ground. But we do have kind of a setup next to my bed, just in case he needs to, in the middle of the night, pads, water on the ground right next to my bed. That's our just in case, and hopefully we won't need to do that. So that's what we have going on tonight. And tomorrow morning, what is when I will see you next. I'm taking out these boxes, getting them kind of out of my space, and starting our first day at work. So that's crazy. The rest of the vlogmases will be more vlog style than just kind of sit down, but this was kind of a introductory what's kind of going to be going on throughout the month, just a little bit of a sneak peek of some things that I'm doing. See you tomorrow. That's that on that. Bye.